Alright guys, we are headed back to the track. I am trying to stay positive after the last outing of the track. I've only been twice. First time ran decent, but not anything spectacular. Thought we had it all figured out with having the wrong tune on the car. Edelbrock sent me the 93 tune, put that on the car. It felt pretty good. Headed back to the track, and things didn't go so well. I'll be honest, I ran the exact same times I ran on the 91 tune. And I had drag rails the second time and street tires the first time. So there was just something up with the car. We weren't sure what it was. So we had a lot of speculation. Edelbrock actually stepped up and really tried to help me out. We've made some changes to the car. I'll go over those later. First, we're going to see how the car runs and let you guys know what times I run. Then you can decide if you want to stick around to find out, what changes we made to the car to go from an 11.7 to whatever it is that we're going to run today. Matter of fact, I may even just put it in a second video. And so we're going to end up at the track. And it's the last race of the season. Mocan shuts down after this, and it won't be open until I think March in the springtime, and the weather's always crap, so it's always hit and miss on rain. So this is my one shot. This is it. This is the big hoorah. So we're gonna see what we can do. Anyway, we are headed to the track now, and I will see you when we get there. She shut down on me again. Damn it. Oh, she ran good other than that.
What the hell was that?
Okay, so 11:57 at, guess what? 120.68. Why? Because it's shutting down at 120 miles an hour every freaking run. That makes me so mad. Shut down at 120 again.
Really?
Yep, on the dot. That would have been a low 11, man.
Yeah.
She did.
Ended up running.
11:57 at 120.6. It just shuts off the damn motor.
Put that down.
So pissed off. So pissed off. Ugh. Okay, we had a wreck on the track, or I don't know, something happened on the track. Okay, so should I do a test in drive instead of sport mode? Maybe it won't be so aggressive. Should I try to force it with the paddle shifter? Like, there's a lot of things I could try.
Right?
I'm not.
I mean, you might try.
I'm probably gonna try all of them by the end of the day, but.
Right?
Because I could take off in sport mode. Once I get halfway down the track, bump it up into drive, and it won't shift as aggressively.
Or you could just try doing it in drive.
Yeah. I probably ought to make the exact same pass again and try to force it to shift and see if it'll do it. And then next time I'll just run it and drive the whole way.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, then I'll lift at the end and
Wait for it to shift and then jump back in it.
Yeah. At least then I can get a couple mile an hour more out of it.
Right?
Guys, it pisses me off,
So
man.
is it just like, is it getting too much speed down there?
It's supposedly, the guys on the internet say there's a torque limiter in the transmission, and it's over torquing sixth, and so it's hitting that before it says to shift it, and so it's hitting it early because of the gears that I have in this car. Because this is a Performance Pack 1 car and has 355 gears instead of 315s, so it makes that worse whenever you're running those speeds.
Yeah.
Then it'll be next year before I can test it again, you know.
Right? I think you're getting heckled by these kids over here behind me in the stands.
Where are they at?
Behind, over here. Pretty sure those kids are heckling you because you're a Mustang driver.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not Mustang fans, apparently.
Yeah.
You're going to lose because you drive a Mustang, is what he yelled.
Well, I'm up against a drag car too, so that has a little bit to do with it.
Just a touch.
I hold up against him better than most street Mustangs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't believe I'm bitching about a car that only runs 1150s. But it's been, you know, I'm like, damn it. It's just shutting down.
So how long do you have on the warranty before we start playing with it?
3 years,
Ah, fuck.
32,000 miles or whatever.
How many miles you got on it?
3,000.
All right, we need to take some trips to Texas and back.
Right.
Or California. Something.
Right.
Are you data logging it so you can at least send them that? Like,
Yeah.
look, this is what it's doing?
I paid $200 to hook up a box to it to record boost at the same time onto the data log. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I've been wanting this fixed for a while.
So did you run into this the first time you brought it out?
Woo! All right, I went from a dead idle that time instead of stalling it up just to see if I could get off the line a little bit better, and because they just sprayed the track. So I thought, we'll flash it from a idle. She hooked. Good news is I didn't break any half shafts, so the G-Force half shafts are hanging in there good. Stock drive shafts hanging in there good. So that's kind of cool. Let's see if we happen to pull another good number. I also I did get a data log on that. 1158, 121.39, 171 60 foot. Well, this car is dead consistent, that's for sure. So I am hitting above 120 by paddle shifting it into 7th, and it's not falling on its face. That was the 91 tune. Well, we'll just see what the hell happened. Oh. Now I'm kind of curious. So the 91 tune made 18 more horsepower on the dyno, and we kind of blamed it on fuel. It was pulling timing on the 93 tune. I shouldn't be pulling any timing today. I've got octanium in the tank, and yeah, I should be really good on fuel. But just in case, I wanted to pull a 91 just to see. Thank you. 1199 at 117, so yeah, it slowed down. Wow. Yeah, so that tune sucks. 178 60 foot. So I didn't even make it to 120 to see if it fixed the 120 mile an hour thing. Huh. Hey guys, I'm just finishing up the video right quick. Basically just showed you, the runs that we got in, a little bit of discussion about what we thought was going on. Nothing major. I just kind of wanted to cut to the chase and just show you some runs. I really thought that was going to be the end all for the season. Turns out we still have some issues to work on. Edelbrock is working on them, so that's a good thing. You guys leaving comments and things on the last video and some discussion on the forum really helped push that, and I really appreciate that. If anybody has come across the solution to the 6-gear thing, round 1 obviously didn't work. They've already sent me a new tune to try. It's not an easy thing for me to test based on where I live. It's not an easy thing to test something that happens at 120 mile an hour and feel comfortable with it. That's why I went to the track. But it's only 11 and a half seconds, so I hopefully I can find some place out there. If I find a solution to it, I will post it up. The problem is I won't be able to show you track times until the spring. It's just not going to happen. My goal is still to show you what an Edelbrock warranty tuned car will do. Unfortunately, we just haven't found that yet. I personally feel we're talking 1120s, but I don't know. I mean, the car just flat out dead hooks, and I do have dyno results. I did not post them first, basically because we weren't 100% sure what all was going on. My dyno session wasn't, someone helping me tune it. They were just basically putting me on the dyno and trying to help me understand what's going on. So they had no control over anything. They couldn't make any changes. We were just, hey, first we found the belt was slipping, so we changed out the belt. Thank you, Josh. That was a big pain in the butt. That new belt was tight. But anyway, you know, we were just doing back-to-back runs, testing things. I will finish that video now. Hopefully this next week, I can get it up. That's what she said. Anyway, I basically was holding off because I didn't want to release any bad information. And the last thing I wanted to do is make Edelbrock look bad in some form or fashion. And I wanted all the facts to be out there. And so basically what's in this video is exactly what the car's doing. I was very frustrated, and I certainly needed a little bit of time to edit this video where I didn't, you know, make things worse than they were. So, yeah. So, that's just the hard facts of life. Things aren't running perfect, but, you know, it is what it is, and we'll work through it. I still like the car. Still like the supercharger, so everything's good there. You know, it's just going to take a little bit longer, and maybe what is it, that bought not built? Okay, I'm doing some work that I hadn't planned on. So it's not exactly what I bargained for. I've got a project vehicle out there that I've had for 20 years that I just got tired of working on. And so, yeah, I was hoping I could do bought, not built. But here we are. We're back to working on stuff again. So I'm going to wrap up this video with a few extras. Stick around if you want to. I basically had the opportunity, since I had nothing better to do and I was already at the track for the day. I had a bunch of new people go to the track with me, which was awesome, and I got to take them for some rides. So I took them down the drag strip and let them experience what an 11-second pass is, and yeah, it's kind of fun. If you have any ideas for next spring on how you think I can make the car a little bit quicker and not screw with the warranty on it, let me know, and I'll run it by Edelbrock and see if I can do it. One of the questions I have is, can I run skinnies on the front of the car? Because that really doesn't mess up drivetrain and all that. I know I can't touch the suspension, but yeah. So, I have questions. So we're going to try some things. I may pull out the passenger seat, but I'm very happy I didn't pull out the passenger seat, as you will see. So enjoy the rest of these, and we'll see you in the next one.
This is wild. Whoa, it got quiet.
Yeah.
Your car is nice.
She does all right.
Logan talks about it all the time.
Oh shit, got deep stage. You ready?
Yup. Wild.
And it shut down. So it shuts down to drive too. What do you think of that?
That was cool. That was like more fun than a roller coaster. That's wild. Your stomach goes like backwards. Oh my gosh, I have a baby car.
That's funny.
Thanks for letting me ride.
But yeah, so did you feel the car shut down before we hit the finish line? It just fell on its face at 120. It just goes, ugh.
A little bit.
Yeah, that wasn't me on the brakes. It was just...
Oh, it was the car.
Yeah, the car actually shut down. And so I guess it does it in sport mode and in drive.
How fast did you go? 120?
1164 at 120.
Nice.
You light up the first one, he lights up. You both inch forward. And the tree. Damn it, spun. First time I've spun.
That is much different than what I've been running.
That's the first time my car spun.
He was struggling over there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Wheel hopped.
Yeah. You guys both red lighted.
It's alright.
Those shifts are ridiculously fast. Holy shit.
Because there's a lot of them.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, mine feels like it's not even shifting now. Like you can feel the whole shift.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's with the Ford. That's, I mean, you
And
know,
that's
it's
no
factory.
transmission tune.
That's no transmission tunes at all.
Holy
The guys that have tuned transmissions, it's just ridiculous what it